wanna know how I'm doing? Well, honey, you don't stand a chance. You wanna know.
Welcome to episode 12 today. We have a mix by Harriet Reese called Tired of You for this episode. And this is going to be one of those episodes where we don't really have to do much. I mean, this is probably a good example of the more minimal side of what mastering is, or can be. And the reason I say this is because of the fact that this mix already sounds pretty good. I mean, it's good enough to pass the test right now. But I think it can be a little better, and what I mean by that is I think it can be warmed up slightly, and you'll know what I'm talking about as soon as I play this thing. The amount of work we're going to have to do today is not much at all. So this should be a fairly straightforward exercise. So to get started, I'm just going to play the track a little ways through, and then I'll go over some details.
You wanna know how I'm doing? Well, honey, you don't stand a chance. You wanna know how I do it? Yeah, you're on your second glance. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. Oh, you got a lot on your mind, on your mind. Yeah, but your mouth was full, and why don't you go your own way, and let go of this role? You don't know, I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. It feels so good. I am trying to hold on to, but I don't think you understand. Oh, I've been so tired. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Tired of you. Tired of you. And I don't think that we can.
Okay, now I want to get two things. I basically want to break this down into two things that I want to accomplish with this today. The first is that I would like to warm up the low end a little bit. I think overall the mix could be slightly warmer, and I know that this is one of the things that I mentioned when I first came across this track. And some of the feedback from Derek was that we don't want the bass to start sounding too muddy. You know, we don't want too much bass, but I think it could be a little warmer, and we'll address that, as well as the top end. I think we can get a little bit more presence out of the vocals and just make it a little bit more crisp in the top. And we can do that by an EQ, just a single equalizer. We'll compress it a little bit to get a little bit more punch, just to tighten it up a little bit. And it's going to be a very subtle effect at that. And then, with the limiting, we'll give it the level that it needs, and that'll provide the foundation for getting this thing finished as a master. Now, before I get into all of that stuff, let me just point out what I've done. I went ahead and moved the beginning of the track back from the start a little ways. Usually I like to go around half a second. You can see where the signal begins right here. This prevents the track from being hacked off at the beginning when you play it back on certain audio systems. And then I've given myself a little bit of space at the end of the track just to, just have some lead out. Okay, so first thing is the limiter. And I suppose you could say that really all this track needs is some limiting. And one of the things that Derek had mentioned is why not just slap a limiter on it and call it a day? And I think that if you did that, you certainly would achieve an acceptable result. So why don't we just go ahead and do that and see what happens?
You wanna know how I'm doing? Well, honey, you don't stand a chance. You wanna know how I do it? Yeah, you're on your second glance. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. Oh, you got a lot on. Tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you.
Okay, now with this, basically all I've done is I just added some limiting. A little bit of clipping as well, and I lifted the ceiling thresholds up here to 0 so that this indicates the final output of the limiter itself, which you could tell down here in these two right-hand corner window things here. That'll tell you where the output ceiling is, which is -0.2 of a decibel, which is where I want it right now. Now, here I have just applied a limiter, and I'm not technically calling it a day, but that's the result you get if you just do this. Now all I've done is lifted the level, I've squashed some of the peaks down, so we don't have this much dynamic range in here anymore. But one of the other things that I wanted to do, remember, was I said I wanted to warm the track up and make it a little more crisp. Just applying the limiter doesn't do this. You need a little bit of help from an equalizer, and we'll try to tighten it up even further with the compressor. Now right now these are activated, but they're not actually doing anything. As you can see, I've got this completely bypassed. The setup for this, I like to have this on insane, and I like to turn this off. The default looks like this, with this EQ gain compensation on, but I don't like to work with that. And the decam over here, its threshold is all the way up at 20, so it's not actually doing anything. But you'll notice how I have this set up. My meter is on gain reduction. I have an attack of 30 milliseconds. The ratio is 2. And the rest of these are all nulled out. So we'll get into that. This will be our last step. What I want to do before this, because I have my equalizer first in this chain today, I want to balance the equalizer out a little bit. Balance the tonal range out with the equalizer. So we'll put this away for now and we'll come back to it later. First things first, let's address that bass. Let's warm the track up a little bit.
I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. Oh, you got a lot on your mind, on your mind. Yeah, but your mouth was full, and why don't you go your own way, and let go of this road. You don't know how you feel, and I don't think that you're real, and I can't guide you no more.
That's very subtle, but I think that's all it needed. It just needs a little more warmth in the low end. And if I expand the display, you can see what I'm doing here. It actually extends a little farther up than I want. This particular equalizer doesn't allow you, it only gives you 5 different Q settings. So what I might do is just pull this back down a little bit. Maybe set it back to 80 where it was. This is okay. It's just that we don't want to add too much here in this region, because I think this is where all the mud is, or it could be. If we were to, boost here, I think that would probably not be a good idea. But it's the bass and everything, the kick drum and all that stuff. I love the sound of that puffy kick drum, which exists down here. And by boosting that up, we just warm the track just enough, and I think it helps in that area by doing that. Now, I haven't added too much gain here, so I don't have to worry about this setting yet. But what I want to do is get this thing equalized in the top. And remember, I said I wanted to add a little more presence. Let me expand this again. The vocal range, this area here around maybe 2 or 3K, somewhere in here. And then I want to lift the top end with a shelf just like this. So we have this smile curve with a little hump here in the middle to give us a little bit more presence. And I think that's pretty much going to do it. So let's get in there and get that done.
I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. And I don't think that we can be friends. Oh, you got a lot on your mind. On your mind. Yeah, but your mouth was full. And why don't you go your own way, and let go of this road. You don't know how you feel, and I don't think that you're real, and I can't guide you no more. Pretty hard for you to hear. Hey, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. And I don't think that we can be friends. I am moving on good. I am trying to hold on to, but I don't think you understand. Oh.
All right, I like what that's doing. Now, remember I said I don't want to add too much mud in here, but I do think we can benefit from having just a little bit more. I mean, maybe not even half a dB here. See the difference? Let's see what that sounds like.
In glance, I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. And I don't think that we can be.
I like it. This needs to go away. I think that works. I don't want to use this band for anything yet. When I get into the compression and I get this thing actually set in terms of dynamics and equalization balance, what I'll do at that point is I'll go back through and maybe widen the stereo image up a little bit just to punch it even further. And then I think we'll be done. So let's go ahead in and get that compression going now. The first thing I want to do is add this compressor. So I'll turn this on. And this is going to be so transparent, you'll barely even be able to tell this is doing anything, but it is going to sculpt the dynamics just a little bit. What I want to do is go to this louder section back here and do it here, because this is where the compression is going to be the most pronounced. In other words, this is the loudest section of the song. So this is actually going to make the compressor work more than any other section of the song, and I think this is where we need to work.
I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Tired of you. And I don't think that we can be friends, no. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends.
This is a pretty good spot. I've been looking at this meter here because I don't think I want any more than 1 decibel of reduction going on from here. So I actually had to turn it down a little bit to accomplish that. The next thing I'll do is take the decam here and just touch the tops here, and that should do it.
I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Tired of you. Tired of you. And I don't think that we can be friends, no.
Now I'll go back through and just skim through the song and make sure I'm happy with where all these settings are.
You wanna know how I'm doing? Well, honey, you don't stand a chance. You wanna know how I do it? Yeah, you're on your second glance. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. Not on your mind, on your mind, how you feel, and I don't think that you're real, and I can't guide you, no, and I don't think that we can be friends. But I don't think you understand. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends.
Okay, now, one last thing to do, I think, involves this guy. I'll go ahead and activate this band for the sake of the stereo imaging, but I'm not actually going to use this. What I want to do is just slowly begin to widen this thing from about here up to the top. And you'll see that show up here. You'll be able to see the influence of the stereo imaging that I'm going to apply to this here on the graph. I'm basically going to keep the bottom end narrow, and I'll start to widen it up as it goes from about here up. And we'll just, the cool thing about the Slick EQ is that we've got independent control over 4 different areas here. So we can make this area here wider than the top. We can make the top wider than this area, which is really nice. And I think that's a really nice feature of the Slick EQ. So let's go through and see what we can do here.
Of you, oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. Oh, you got a lot on your mind, on your mind. Yeah, but your mouth was full. And why don't you go your own way and let go of this role? You don't know how you feel, and I don't think that you're real, and I can't guide you no more. Pretty hard for you to hear. Hey, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you, and I don't think that we can be friends. I'm moving on my own. It feels so good. I am trying. Oh, I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends. I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you. Oh, and I don't think that we can be friends.
And I love where that's sitting. I think it's fine. We didn't have to do too much. This is very basic. You know, I think 2 dBs, 2.5 dBs is a bit extreme, but in this case, I think we needed that down here. I mean, I really think that the mix was lacking warmth, and that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I got back in there without making it sound too muddy, and I really don't think I did that. So with this, the actual processing of the track is done. What we need to do now is export it. Now there's 2 different things. Let me pull up the limiter here. 2 different things I want to point out. Where I have the ceiling sitting right here, this is at -0.2 of a decibel, which is good for wave output or any other type of uncompressed format, like an archival master or a CD, you know, whatever. AIF output or wave output is going to be up here at 2, and you'll be okay. So, I mean, if you're playing this off your computer, it's not going to cause any issues. However, if you're converting this to MP3, or if your intent is to upload this to any streaming service, what you're going to need to do, especially if you're doing something that's going to be compatible with iTunes, you're going to want to lower this down to about 1 decibel, right about here. So you have 1 full decibel down from the ceiling, and if I play the louder section of the track here, you'll be able to see that.
I've been so tired of you. Oh, I've been so tired of you. I've been so tired of you.
Now, yes, the volume, the overall level of the track is 0.8 of a decibel lower than it was before I did this. But what this allows for is headroom, all this space in here for the conversion process to accentuate peaks. You know, it basically prevents the peaks from exceeding the ceiling if you limit the output down here at -1. So if you're rendering an MP3, or if your intent is for the file to be online, streaming, I don't know, Bandcamp, Soundcloud, any of those, render your output to -1. And if you're making CD output or anything that you're just going to play on your computer that's not compressed, you can leave it up here at 0.2 below. As far as the actual output goes, now I don't know how this works in whatever DAW you're using, but in Studio One here I have this, and I can show you this as an example, and you can translate this over to your own DAW. But under here I have an option to use dithering for playback and audio file export. Now if I apply this and turn it on, or turn it on and then apply it, and then I go to export mixdown, we have the ability to set the output here. And since this is already 16 bits 44.1, we don't need to do any sample rate conversion. This will stay at 44.1 and this will stay at 16-bit. We don't have to dither. If you were going to any other resolution, like if this were 24 bits 44.1, you'd set it here, and then this would just give you a straight copy. This wouldn't re-sample, and this wouldn't truncate the bit depth at all if you were just to use these settings. But if you've got a 24-bit master and you want to go to 16, then those dither settings up here that I set earlier are going to be rather important. If you're using some other type of plugin that has dither in it, like Ozone, then you can leave this off. Just make sure you have an instance of that plugin here at the end of the chain. Leaving the dither on isn't going to hurt anything, especially since in this case, we're not converting the bit depth and we're not resampling. But this does add a very small level boost. So my recommendation is, if you have this thing turned on, to lower the output of your limiter another tenth of a decibel, so down to -0.3. And you should be okay. And that pretty much covers it. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. I hope this works out well for you, and that you're learning something from these videos at least. It gives me some confidence and assurance to move on and do some more. So if you know anybody who has a song that you'd like to have featured on this show, please send them along. I can only make these videos if people submit tracks. Just remember, the criteria for submission is that the mix has to be freely downloadable. You know, you have to be able to give this mix away, essentially, so people can load it up and follow along with me in the video and basically get the same results that I'm getting. And hopefully that will, that process of actually going through it step by step and doing it yourself will help you understand this process a little bit better. With that, I'm going to sign off. So I will see you all next time, and happy mastering.